The Way to Light. 9 Locutions to the World from Mary from February 13 to 20, 2015. The first locution from Mary on February 13, the beginning instructions.
The way to light is not arduous or filled with great suffering, because I will be with you. It is when you walk away from me that the path becomes destructive and dangerous. At times, people even lose their immortal souls. Such is the sorrow of my heart. The way to light is not a journey of one day or of one decision. It is a path that requires both fidelity and great understanding. I will provide everything. At this moment, I invite the whole world to walk with me. I have not yet come upon the world stage. That moment has been blocked and delayed. The circumstances are not yet right. Mankind has not yet turned and sought heavenly help. All of that will come later. We cannot wait. We must set out on the road of light. Surprisingly, we can make great progress even while the world plunges into darkness. This will be my personal miracle to each person who hears my words in these locutions. While the world goes one way, into darkness, you will go the other way, into light, not into the false light that has too often guided you, but into Jesus' special light that I have reserved just for you and your loved ones. All will be blessed. I will begin immediately. Listen and see and walk. Do not be just a hearer of my word but a doer. First, I must assure you that this gift is true. You have read my locutions. You know that 2015 is the beginning year of the events. You already see and learn daily about these events. If Satan has decided to unleash his darkness, why should I hold back my light? These are my beginning words. As you read and hear of all the events of destruction and turmoil, let your faith increase. Just say to yourself, if Satan is releasing his darkness, Our Lady must be sending forth her light. In this way, what was meant to cause you fear will increase your faith and draw you closer to me.
The second locution from Mary on February 14, the first step into light.
The way of light is filled with blessings. However, the person must leave go of darkness so their hands are free to receive. This is the first and the most difficult step, because the person sees only what they are giving up and does not yet experience the gift. Let my words teach you. I will not delay. As soon as you let go of sin, I will come with light. As soon as you turn your back on the darkness, the light will envelop you. The purging will not be all at once, but in gradual steps that you can easily walk. The first step is to overcome your fears. What will life be like without my sinful attachments? Let us begin with those sinful attachments. What in your life is obviously from darkness? What do you do that, in the goodness of your heart, you do not want to do? What steps do you take that you always regret? What leads you into sin and darkness? As you hear these questions, what comes immediately to your mind? That is where your path to light begins. Now, do not say, I will wait until tomorrow or some other time, or I am not ready just yet. The same grace might not be yours tomorrow. If you are not ready now, then how will you be ready if you delay? This path to light has many steps that lead to the greatest freedom. You cannot take the others until you take the first. Just resolve within yourself. I need only your permission to act. Just pray, I will throw away the darkness and walk as a child of the light. It is done. Your will is resolved and your feet have chosen a different path. Now, I can explain all the blessings.
The third locution from Mary on February 15, the first 3 steps.
I must teach this way of light quickly because the darkness can already be seen. This path has only little steps, but it has great gifts. These I pour out on all who walk. This is the first truth. You do the little things and I do the great things. At every step, huge blessings await. This is why I must teach. People think that they must do great things, especially as the darkness comes. Really, they must do only little things, but these acts are so important. They dispose and prepare the person for my acts. The first little act is always faith, and faith comes from hearing. I speak. You listen. What happens to the word? You either accept it or reject it. If you accept it, then it enters your heart and you set out on the path of light. If you reject it, my word sits by the wayside, and you choose other roads of darkness. The second step is hope. I am on a journey. Mary is with me. I will not go astray. She will protect me. If I fall, she will pick me up. If I fear, she will calm me. Even if I sin, she will lead me to forgiveness. It is different now. I am not alone. The Virgin is with me and she is my mother. Such are the thoughts of hope, always casting out the darkness of doubts. The third step is a choice of love, when your will embraces me. How many times and with such great tenderness I have embraced you. But that is not enough. You must embrace me. Do this now. This great act of love seals everything. Once you embrace me, I will never let you go. I will always show up. I will intervene. When you embrace me, you give me permission to act as your mother. You can see that this path is very easy, but you would never have found it unless I revealed it to you.
The fourth locution from Mary on February 16, the flame and the candle.
The path of light is my gift to those who accept me. Many set me aside, as if I were not important in the Father's plan. Others see no need to call upon my help. If you are one of these, it is specifically for you that I speak today. Without me, you can't certainly walk a road to the Father through Jesus, but that road is hard to find and difficult to walk. The Heavenly Father foresaw this present time of darkness brought about by the cleverness of Satan's plan. For this moment of history, God reserved a new and special light, a candle burning brightly which each person can hold. Is that not what you yourselves do? When the lights go out, you use candles, because there is no central light. So each person carries their own lit candle and all feel safe. Picture me as the Heavenly Father's candle and Jesus as the flame. Can you have the flame without the candle? I am not the flame. Jesus is the flame, but I am the candle, easily available to all who accept me. The candle comes first, then the flame. Who would try to take the flame into their own hands? That is foolishness. Only harm would result. How long will the candle burn? How bright will be its flame? I am the Father's candle and I will burn as long and as brightly as each one needs. I am immaculate. The light will be pure, piercing and totally able to lead you. When the night grows darker, I will burn more brightly. When the wind comes, I, myself, will protect the flame. Even if the flame goes out, I will ask the Heavenly Father and He will light your candle again. The time is now because you must get your candle before the darkness comes.
The fifth locution from Mary on February 17, let there be light.
Those who seek the light need only allow themselves to be drawn and led by it. The Father has created you for light. He, Himself, is eternal light, shining from all ages. His first words were, "Let there be light." He has formed in His only Son, Jesus, the new kingdom of light, the only hope for a world plunged into darkness. I preach this kingdom and open its doors right now. Where are these doors? Just follow my voice. My words will lead you. Right now, you cannot see, so let your ears be open to my words. They will bring you to the doors of sight. Let me begin. You are absorbed by a darkness that you do not even perceive. The daily cares, the anxieties, and the attempts to gain security absorb the heart. Every hour is filled, So little time, sometimes none, given to the light. Now, you hear my voice saying, "Come over here. Stay a moment. Do not rush headlong." What do I ask of you? Just a moment, a time to invoke me, to call on me with faith. I ask some quiet moments, some stillness, and absorption into the light of prayer, which is greater power to absorb you than the darkness. Only I can bring you this light, Jesus, my Son. The Father has placed Jesus in my heart, where all are called to receive. You only escape darkness by coming into light, and you cast out darkness only by grasping the light. All other efforts will completely fail. Now, I speak the most precious words of all. In the beginning, all was darkness until God said, "Let there be light." As the new darkness comes, the Father has given me the privilege, the task, the call, even the command, to use His words, "Let there be light." Through these locutions, I am saying those words day after day, in numerous images and teachings. Now, I say it to you, "Let there be light." I will always say those words. They are my daily, constant blessing. Let there be light.
The sixth locution from Mary on February 18, a path revealed to the little ones.
The path of light is a road filled with blessings which are hidden from the proud but revealed quickly to the little ones who want to walk my ways. First, they see that I am with them in every danger, always protecting them from the harm which is caused by others or by their own foolish decisions. Second, they experience my constant encouragement. They know that when the great problems come upon them, that I will be there to help carry them. Third, they often experience my presence, as warmth or peace comes over them. This quiets their fears and allows them to choose the right road. Thirdly, they know that I will be with them until the end. I will never abandon them until that moment when I embrace them forever and ever. This is the path of light which is open to all the little ones. How do you become a little one? This is the great secret. A person must decide to be a little one, and everyone in the world can make that decision. First, they must see that their own strength and their own intellect are unable to overcome all their difficulties. Second, they must be filled with hope that I hear their every cry. Third, they must walk in my ways, according to my truths. This is the great illumination that takes place in the heart, when the person allows me to place my new light within them. Now, they are my little one, able to walk my path of light.
The seventh locution from Mary on February 19, light for the hour of darkness.
The path of light is open to all, but it is found most easily by those who walk with others, their hearts joined as one in the most important journey of all. How many gather for other purposes, joined by the hopes of profits or delights. They constantly move along those roads which the world points out to them. How few join their hearts to walk the path of light. This is the great secret that I am trying to reveal to the whole world. In ordinary times, people do not need my special path of light. The times are normal. The problems can be overcome and the faith sustained. However, these are not the usual times. This is the hour, as Jesus called it. In the hour of His passion, He told the apostles to stay awake, to pray that they might overcome the trial. They failed and scattered, not grasping the darkness that they would face. People might ask, why do I need this path of light? Because the darkness and the trial of the hour is at hand. You must seek out others whose hearts are also seeking the path of light. Join together and I will join with you. The more you are joined, the greater will be the light. When the darkness comes, just remain as one and you will have your light, your little candles burning brightly, able to enkindle each other if your flame goes out.
The eighth locution from Mary on February 20, external signs that invite all.
I come to my final teaching. I invite all, from every faith and every nation to walk my path of light. I do not limit this path to Catholics or even to the baptized Christians. The time is so urgent and the darkness is so great that I must open my path of light to everyone. I say this by way of preparation. At Fatima, thousands gathered. Some believed and some were skeptical. Yet, all saw the dance of the sun. All experienced its power to dry their clothes and to dry up the ground. All could photograph the phenomena and give excellent reports to the press. I did not limit the grace of Fatima to just the fervent believers. I reached out that day to all of Portugal and to all the world. So, it will be in the future. I have spoken in these locutions about the path of light that is available right now and should be walked immediately. This path involves inner steps and personal decisions. It asks people to join with others in faith. In that way, their candles will not go out. To whomever takes these inner steps, I promise that they will find their path to light. But, now, I am speaking of external signs, invitations to all people of all faiths to walk my path of light. If they just know about me and about the path of light which I offer, they will be able to respond adequately to the signs. Believers must help unbelievers. Prepare now to be missionaries of light. I am speaking to you. Who else? Have you not faithfully read these locutions? Do you not love my words? You must learn to be missionaries of the light. The external signs, which are my invitation to the whole world, will open many hearts, but you must be there with your nets mended and readied to receive the great catch of fish.
The ninth locution from Mary on February 20. The future of Europe.
In the Ukraine, only two options remain: to allow Russia to take the land or to make war. There is a brink. For now, it will remain unsettled, but that cannot last for long. Soon, there will be a definite settling. The land will be gone. No one is willing to totally confront. The risk is too great. But the deeper problem is Europe itself and even NATO. All is being questioned. At this point, everything is shaking and there is no final settling. This will not be postponed indefinitely. The factors are too powerful and they are at hand. There is certainly the problem of Russia and the Ukraine, but this problem has opened wide the deeper problems about the future of Europe.